Anywhere you are, I greet you in the name of Chuku, the God that created the beginning, the God that began the beginning, the Alpha and the Omega. I greet you as you join me this wonderful evening, this wonderful hour. You are welcome. Like I tell you before, we go continue to do the needful. We will not stop because somebody want us to get shut up. We no go shut up. Now they are trying to shift Mazi Nnamdi Kanu charges from treason to terrorism. It dey funny. Nigeria, they funny. Nigeria na funny people they be. I mean a funny country they be. I never see. They can't shift the court to go May 20th. That's they always shift the court 1 month ahead. 1 month ahead. 1 month ahead. Ask me why. I don't know. 1 month ahead. 1 month ahead. Why are they pushing the court to 1 month ahead? Ugonna no no. But are we going to get weak? No. Are we going to get tired? No. You see, now only when you dey hope, carry your hope, put, say you go get justice for Nigerian judge or court or system or judiciary system. Now that time you go wound. But if you know already that there is nothing and there will be nothing like justice, shut that door. You know already that there will be nothing like justice in anywhere, coming from anywhere. You will not even bother yourself. You will not be disturbed. You will know that anything you get in the Nigerian courts, it is just justified. Even if you get injustice, it is justified because Nigeria can never give you justice. They don't give justice. Nigeria don't know how to do justice. Now injustice they sabi do. Now they don't postpone the thing, go next 1 month. Next month for May 20th, they won't begin another trial to decide, to think, to consider if they would want to give him bail or not after 1 month. You see, when you hear that Nigeria know how to drive people like they drive keke, they sabi drive people like as they drive keke. Meanwhile, you are welcome anywhere you are watching us from. Anywhere you are joining us from, I welcome you in the name of Chukwokike. I want make you remember, say, our leaders still remain Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have not changed. He is still our leader, and we will still fight and do anything we could fit do, make it come out. So I greet all of you in the name of Chukwokike. I can see a very Chukwobe Shimex. They want them just as you are watching me from Facebook, try and share the video. I can see Fred Shushi. They work and no need kem they wo. And I can see Ogoshuku Ema. They will just touch hand for share button, meditate waka, make it waka. We no go stop at anything. We go continue the move. That is it. We go continue to move because if you stop, you go here, you go look for your head, you no go see them. If you stop, your head go disappear. And they tell you the truth. If it sounds funny, but the truth remains that any day you stop fighting for your freedom, your head will go missing. That is just the simple truth. You feel agree with me, you feel no agree with me, you feel like what I am saying, if you don't like what I'm saying. But the truth is that we don't have any choice but to fight for our own freedom. We don't have any choice but to fight for but to fight for our freedom, because the moment we think that we have done well, that is the moment on go finish. So we no go stop. We must continue to fight. We must continue to intensify until we get our promised land. Ndị be anyị si na onye amụma ga-anwụ ruo ka o jeruru ala nkwa. You no go die until he reach promised land. So, like I've been there tell you, we go dey listen to some things where some people go dey talk, make we follow reason. But meanwhile, I want make we read some things from newspaper about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, just a moment, treason charge. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they give Nigeria condition. You see, when you know your right, you go use them very, very well. Now, as I am talking to you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is bringing them to his own terms. He is giving them what must be done before I face the charge. And the court, Binta Nyako or Binta Nyako, say, Aloye Jimako, Nnameka, una no one do trial again. Nnamdi Kanu say, you must meet my demand before you try me. You no go kidnap somebody, go there try him. We go read and make we hear what Nnamdi Kanu talk. So, make we read the news in details, like Biafra United will always read. So, let's go. What must be done before I face trial? Kanu tells court today, being 17th of April 2024. Now, the detained leader of Ndibo, indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, on Wednesday listed conditions he said must be met before he would submit himself to face the treasonable felony charged. The federal government preferred against him, as the treasonable felony is the charge Nigerian government, after all, they want to charge him with now, and they are eyeing terrorism as well. Kanu had resumed proceeding on the matter of the Federal High Court in Abuja, said he would not oppose the acceleration of his trial once the conditions he enumerated were fulfilled. Addressing the court through his team of lawyers led by Mr. Aloy Ejimako, the IPOB leader demanded the restoration of the bail that was earlier granted to him by the court. 2. He maintained that his continued detention in the custody of the Department Service DSS has hampered his ability to effectively prepare his defense to all the allegations the federal government alleged federal government leveled against him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu contended that his bail was erroneously revoked by the court based on a false and a fraudulent misinterpretation of the fact by the government, insisting that he never violated any of the bail conditions prior to the time that a security agent invaded his home. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu urged the court to set aside the warrant of arrest that was subsequently issued against him over the false claim that he jumped bail and escaped from the country. The embattled IPOB leader, who has been in detention since June 29, 2021, equally demanded to be granted unhindered access to his lawyer as required by law. Alternatively, Kanu, in another application, prayed the court to order that he should be transferred from custody of the DSS to either prison or be placed on a house arrest. It is important to do so, my lord. The application did not arrive in a vacuum. We made it orally and we are directed to put it into writing. We are offering solution to assist accelerate hearing ordered by the court. It is not strange to have a defendant detained in a house arrest. Sambo Dasuki and El Zaki have enjoyed this in the past, Kanu's lawyer argued. However, federal government, through its team of lawyers led by Chief Adeboyega Awomolo San, asked the court to reject the conditions on the ground that they are frivolous, vexatious, irritating, and baseless. Federal government argued that the trial court had earlier rejected a fresh bail application that was filed by the defendant. It argued that since the bail request was dismissed, the trial court longer had the request jurisdiction to revisit the matter, as it would amount to sitting on appeal to overrule its own decision. Awomolo is not important, I beg. Make una know they go. Make una know they talk. Mad people everywhere. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is begging Nigeria court to revise the bail wey they be given before. And the one mumu we say be son senior. Anyway, I cannot go there. So we say na name na son, they say no. Now, but as the lawyer gave an example, they gave bail to terrorists. But Sunday Igboho, they no give am bail. They no give am house arrest. But what is his name? Showore, they no give am bail. They no give am house arrest. When they go Sunday Igboho, they buy some policemen there, Abiami men there. When you go Mazi Nnamdi Kanu house, you find more than 30 or 80 people there. Now make we they understand wetin they really play. I like the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now taking up this responsibility, taking up the fight he now knows that if I no fight for myself, court no go gree make my lawyers fight for me. So now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know say na wetin I talk ain't go happen. Nigeria no dey look you for face. Nigeria no dey pity you. The only thing Nigeria want to do to you is to finish you up. The court has been adjourned to 20th of next month. Then then they go come know whether they go grant am bail or they no go grant am bail or they go keep am for DSS. Nigeria is the only police. Nigeria have only the police that will keep somebody in their detention, in their facility for 3 years. In darkness, subjecting the person to torture, spiritual torture, mental torture, physical torture. Nigeria, especially when you be Biafran man. Now, because of all this one, we Mazi Nnamdi cannot talk. The court converse, threaten that they go postpone the trial to indefinitely. May they postpone them. May they keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu indefinitely. May they postpone them. May they keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu indefinitely. Make would they look them. Make would they see them. They see threat because he tell you the truth. Threat. A federal high court, Abuja, on Wednesday threatened to adjourn the trial of leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, indefinitely. Why? Because he tell you say you must give am bail. If you dey release terrorists, you must give am bail. If you dey free terrorists, you have to at least give am bail. If you can declare terrorists clean and clear, why no go give am bail? At least the least of anything in his right. He's not even asking you for fresh bail. He's asking you to reverse the bail you gave him before you wanted to go to his house and kill him. Make we listen to this video.
Court asked Nigerian government to submit list of witnesses for treason charges against Nnamdi Kanu. Point of correction, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Apparently, there's no case there, but I don't let this man go.
Now, Yoruba man, they tell you this one. Yoruba man now coming out to tell you there is no case there. But una still no one let the man to go. Una they hold him. Una they keep him. Una they detain him. Because in name na Nnamdi Kanu. If in name na Ibrahim Musa, una for don't let him go. Since una for no go kidnap him now. Make it remain to take that rubbish, cover a face like person where you want go, you don't sentence to death. You want go hang up. Humiliation. Because he is a Biafran man. Because he said he want to be free. Finish, nothing more, nothing. This is only offense he has committed. He want to be free. You accuse him of terrorism, you accuse him of felony, you accuse him of treason, you accuse him of manslaughter, you accuse him. Now you go in house, go slaughter people. Now you come Biafra land with people on flag, you slaughter them. Now you are turning everything you did to him against him. Nigeria. By the way, before we forget, remember the 15,000 men to Israel is still open. The men are ready and ever ready. Ifeanyi Ejiofor also must go to prison for abusing Nigeria Naira. So let us continue. We'll continue.
You see, the according to what I heard now, the judgment by the court, they are holding the government, the government accountable, because I heard they just adjourned the case now. They are holding the government accountable.
They will always adjourn the case. It is becoming more clear why our leader said restoration of Biafra will be the last miracle on earth. Yes, divine precious, and they will no need. Yeah, okay, it's in Nigeria. Say it's Nigeria. I greet all of you where they come, where just they join. If you they join me from Facebook, try and share the video for me. If you they join me from YouTube, try and like and hit the bell icon. I beg. It is getting more. It is now more. Listen, it's not that it is getting clear. It's now very, 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 very clear. And it's no longer the handwriting on the wall. It's now the video playing that everybody have to see it. Imagine courts threatening Nnamdi Kanu that if you talk, if you make noise, if you ask, we will postpone this your hearing to indefinite. Imagine what Nigeria court threatening. The same threaten, you threaten people in Biafra land, in the streets of Biafra land, in the roads of Biafra land. Everywhere you threaten people. Everywhere you threaten people. The people do head like this, you threaten them. They want sleep, you threaten them. They want laugh, you threaten them. Okay, make them cry now, you threaten them. How can you carry somebody, kidnap somebody from Kenya, throw him into DSS detention, underground detention for 3 years, and he is talking, he is asking you for explanation? Why will you treat me like this? When you are freeing terrorists on daily basis, when terrorists are free to become your president, when terrorists can become your army commissioner, army commander, and army CDS, when terrorists have the right and they are free to become your ministers, your commissioners, even your president. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's offense is only, I want to be free. I want my people to be free. Stop killing my people. Stop killing my people. This is the only offense he committed. You look for everything possible to kidnap him. You succeeded to kidnap him. I don't blame you now. No be una fault. If no be the foolish people that call themselves Ndi Igbo, how would you have ever gone to Kenya to kidnap him? If not the people that gather to round up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and some fools will come to Radio Biafra to tell you that they have rounded up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and some will gather up to tell you that somebody told me, go and ask Ejiofor, did he not tell me that the Eastern governors have rounded up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Fool! You are telling us, so we go and catch Ejiofor and call him black goat. You are complice. You and Ejiofor planned it. And as our prime minister made it clear, anytime you, where be Shina Saworu, where be Chike Edoziem, where be Ejiofor, open una mouth to talk, e go dey woes, e go dey smell. If una open mouth to talk, make 10 sentences, 8 against on herself. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife visited Nigeria to visit Ifeanyi Ejiofor, to visit Mike Ezekome, they were celebrating. They were celebrating. The people your husband rejected. Let's just assume you are no longer marrying the man. Even if you don't want to marry him again, must you make yourself a public enemy? Must you declare your enmity and hatred against him publicly? Must you? What a wicked word. What a wicked word and the wicked people you have. What a wicked people. When you see them, you think they are human beings. When you see them, you think they are human beings. You don't know they are demons. You will not know that these are demons. They are not human beings. Very wicked things smelling. Very wicked set of human beings. Human beings, fear them. You hear me? If you see them, fear them. They are very wicked people. Very, very wicked. I'm telling you the truth. They are wicked people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife, all the way from England, visited, and the only thing she could do was not to go to prison, to DSS to visit his husband, no, but to go to look for Aloy Ejimako and sorry, not Aloy Ejimako, God forgive me, to look for Mike Ezekome with what is his name, and the erudite criminal. That is all she could do, to snap picture with them. To snap picture with them. When we tell you that heart of men are desperately wicked, you go understand the waiting with the talk. Desperately wicked. I never see. We thought the way to Abuja to visit them. Wicked people. Wicked people will always meet wicked end. That is, by the way, I am trying to get the pictures. Let me get the pictures. Before I get the pictures, let's continue to listen to this Yoruba brother.
For a lot of things, but nobody go pay for the crime. Now, his house was invaded. After he was on bail, released on bail, his house was invaded. And he was periodically shot at, of which a lot of people buy for that raid. Inside that house where children dey, properties dey, they buy people inside. That case they're quiet, because Nigeria now we are so used to buying our own, because even the Nigerian army became the best grand soldier in Africa off of killing your own kind, the Biafra war.
Somebody on bail that is supposed to be well protected. No, they decide to go and eliminate him. Till today, we are here discussing. Nigeria has not provided the people that went to that mission. The person that dedicate or send them to that mission, we don't even know. Questions has been asked, no answer. The only thing Nigeria did was to tell you, for military to invade your house, you will be given 100 million naira. Who needs your money? To hell with that money. We don't need the money. That 100 million naira will not bring a life. Even the dog is the least thing that died there. Even that dog, 100 million naira cannot restore that particular dog's life. Men of integrity, Men that stood up and said, instead you go kill Biafra, kill me. I am ready to give my life. Yeah, they will. Thank you, Doreen. Thank you. I'm back. I'm back in this channel. This channel you see. Now here I did full grand. Full grand. May they hold the other one. When they want live and they live up. I no one beg again. Now waiting I go they do them. If they block for the other one, I enter. I know they open two channel again. Now one, I don't leave that two. When they are ready, they go bring them back. Thank you, my dear sister. So Nigeria, they give 1 billion, and you see the criminals rejoicing because they are worse than Judas. Ah, thank you, Dory, thank you. The one silence me. They no go fit. God pass them. So the 1 million naira or 100 billion or 100 million naira, we are not interested. Do you know? When you hear that they lost men, they lost 38 men in that house that day. Do you know the caliber of men that were lost? Do you know the men that were shot dead? You think saying a men like me? No, not be men where get up will be. No, they were all men that were well-trained soldiers. Well-trained soldiers. The only thing they lacked then was arms. Because then they have not started touching arms. We were only carrying flags then. Had it been is a day like this that you went to do what you went to do then, all of them that went on that mission, no single soul would have returned back. But today, that evil mission, that deadly mission they went to destroy lives, souls, burn down vehicles, houses. Nigeria have not provided the person that sent on that errand, the person that signed that warrant for them to go and kill Nnamdi Kanu. And the real reason why, may they bring the paper they signed to go that in. Let them bring the paper, because I am very sure that in the paper you will not see anything short, anything that is not shoot aside anything you see there. If you can go there and shoot men and shoot even dog and shoot chicken, even rat, they shoot, even cockroach that fly, they shoot. Everything they shoot. And you are telling me your intention wasn't to kill Nnamdi Kanu. Then what was your intention? What were you looking for? Till now, when me and you day here, Nigeria never give us the names of the soldiers that went on that. Anyway, maybe self they don't die finish. Either Boko Haram don't finish them. Don't use them to prepare soup for inside forest. Leave them there, but they're rotten. As I was telling you, all those men you heard them died in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu house were all men. We are all men. When I tell you men, not men. Not be say you be man, you be men. No, you no follow for men. Me, I no follow for the caliber of the men that were brought down, neutralized, not be neutralized because they don't carry it. They were brought down. They were pied, all of them. They were paid, all of them. Nigerian soldier agreed that they were 28. Let's just assume 28. 28 able-bodied military, full military trained. Some of them were trained abroad. Full trained abroad. And you went and you shot at them all. Today, nobody is talking about them again. The so-called useless people that gather themselves, they say there are Igbo council, there are Igbo gathering, there are Igbo Eze, there are Igbo Oha, there are Ohanese, there are Igbo Congress. Have they gathered to ask Nigeria, why did you go to our brother, our son, our friend's house to eliminate people? No, they did not. Yet they claim they love you. That's why I will tell you, if you see this Biafra, this is the only place you prove what you are, who you are, to yourself, not to me. You don't wait for me to prove I love you. You come here, you prove to yourself that you love yourself. Because every man you see in this Biafra is fighting to keep their head. Is fighting that nothing will happen to their head. Nothing will happen to the head of their generations, even unborn. They easily. How many times have they invaded? Even one time they go to whether they go get them a terrorist. They went to his house. They no see him. They carry his children, carry his wife, his pregnant wife. The terrorists call Nigeria army for phone. Tell them, I am giving you 24 hours to use private jet and they return my family home from Abuja. They have to do that. They call him on the phone. Don't worry, the private jet will be ready. I will look for that video. I will look for the video. They have to keep him updated. This nice screenshot and show. Look, they are entering plane now. His wife his pregnant wife said she was about to deliver. They have to give security to the wife to go and deliver in one of the best hospitals in Abuja. Terrorist wife, oh. Is for you to understand the kind of country where you dey inside. We no get choice but to continue. Any moment you think of maybe option B, option A, there is no option. Oh. In this thing you see we are doing, no option. The only thing wey look like option na wetin you dey do. Look for your freedom, get your freedom. Biafra, outside Biafra, nothing more.
Now, because of that, he fled for his life. So that jump bill strike out. And then he was kidnapped from Kenya, which broke international law. The same government commit the crime. You see, when these people that are supposed to uphold the laws, are breaking the law, the people will get to a point where they will break the law.
That means the country is a lawless country. If the people that are supposed to protect the law, keep the law, present the law, maintain the law, make sure the law is well observed. If they do not keep the law, if they are destroying the law, what do you expect the common citizen to do? That is why I am against the imprisonment of Bobrisky. Listen, I am the worst enemy. I am the worst person. If you want to count the worst people, the most dangerous people, that if they catch Bobrisky, they go use can of Koboko, flog him from everywhere. I am number one. If I catch Bobrisky, I go tear him clothes before I flog him with Koboko. But that will not stop me from saying that Nigeria has done another evil. They have murdered another justice. Anywhere that justice fly out from, they murder them. Anywhere justice want to spring up from, they destroy them. Nigeria. They sentenced Bobrisky to 6 years, 6 months imprisonment without bail option. We have seen ministers of the law of Nigeria spraying money, throwing money in the air. We see Abakare throwing money in the air. We see police officers, ministers, dignitaries, ambassadors throwing money. We see Tinubu abusing Naira. Yet, nobody is arresting them. Why is it only Bobrisky? We see Oyo Monarch throwing money. Kings in Yoruba land throwing money. Why is it Bobrisky? We see Ifeanyi, the criminal Ejiofor, throwing money. Why is it only Bobrisky? Abusing Naira, all the millionaires, all the celebrities in that Nigeria have committed that offense. And do you know why? If I would be the judge to decide, I will tell you that the Naira himself, the original name of Naira is abuse. So you don't say anybody abused Naira. No. No. Because Naira himself and abuse be name. How you want abuse again? You did what's supposed to be done. Naira have no value anywhere. Naira with the smell. Keep Naira for your, make rain, make it sweat to catch you for cloth, carry money for pocket, make sweat to catch you. Your whole body go the smell because you carry Naira. If you carry dollar, if you carry pound, if you carry euro, take and go back for finish. Keep am, you go dry, you go take am. But Naira when nothing do, nothing happen sef. If you smell, you go run comot for your house. Injustice is the highest thing Nigeria can give to you. Nigeria can never give you justice. Not anywhere, not anyhow. They no go ever give you justice. We continue.
This man has that. This is somebody fighting for his people. Leave him alone. Tinubu, leave this man alone. There's no case. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let him go. From the information, the guy has a failing health. He health status get way B. If now the God, may the ancestors not let this happen. If Nnamdi cannot poof for detention, that you guys have held him accountable for, unlawfully for. Hi. Hey, DSS, una go dey shoot people on tire. It be like say una dey see the think say na the Biafra of before. Mind you, you see people that are supposed to be held accountable, nobody holds them accountable. General Yakubu Gowon is the cause of all this problem we see, because after agreeing to some,
He is not a Biafran, but he know the capability of Biafra nation now. But our people will be Biafrans, they don't know the capability. We tell them that 15,000 men are ready to be sent to Israel. Should there be any need? You see people running mouths. You see people crying. How can you send 15 men? How many men do you have? Why do you want to send 15 Biafrans? Oh, don't send them. No. What is your business? Are you supporting Biafra? No. Have you supported morally? No. Financially? No. Even spiritually? No. Physically? No. Why are you crying over them 15,000 men that are to be sent to Israel? Make God save you. Make Israel know, say, okay, we need these men. Una go cry, tire. Una go cry, tire. I tell you, una go cry tire, una never begin, una just dey learn, una dey learn. Mad people all over the place.
Something with Ojuku in Aburi, Ghana. You came back and changed everything and went against your agreement. This was what led to the Biafra war that killed a lot of Nigerians. A lot, let me point of correction, a lot of Biafrans. Because we cannot call ourselves Nigerians where some persons are marginalized and others are getting favored. Even
You know why I like this guy? I don't know in handle. I dey try look for a handle. I know they see. I dey always see in videos when they post am for Twitter. Now so me I dey see in video. When the Lagos State government, Sanwo-Olu, Lagos State governor, were demolishing Igbo's properties, he stood against it. He was making broadcasts. He was making programs against it. I try find in program in handle. I no see. I no even know. But anywhere I see him, I dey try listen. He said, Yoruba man, he is not doing anything to please anybody. He is doing the right thing. Just like you hear say Yoruba people go declare they want Yoruba, I go come stand against them. Why must I stand? I am standing with them. If say they succeed tomorrow, Yoruba nation come, you no go enter Yoruba. You say that you know be therefore they should be charged with treason. People are fools, and when they are fools forever. I don't know the one will be full of 40 or 40. A fool that refuse to understand that they are fools will remain fools forever. Whether for 40 or whether for 10 or it doesn't matter. Now, Ugochukwu Cyprian, and I greet you. Ndewo. I greet you. They went all Triple M. You're welcome. They went all the way to Kenya to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody is asking Nigeria because the same Nigerian court has condemned Nigeria that una don't go commit abomination by going to Kenya to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Una don't commit aro. Una don't commit aro. If Nigeria is true a country, if Nigeria true is a nation, by now, they go leave Nnamdi Kanu. They go first of all charge Nigeria for kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against international law, against Nigeria own law. Then by the time they finish, you go begin to ask, wetin Nnamdi Kanu do? Treason, wetin be treason? Because he say he want Biafra. Now he make him say he enter Sorok want to topple your government. Why is he treason? Now when you judge how you feed, how you go kidnap him illegally finish, you go come tell us say he say make you bring Buhari, make you do DNA, make we see say na Buhari be that. Una no gree talk about that one. Una know the sound. Nobody did even go there. Only that one alone go send them Nnamdi Kanu to prison. Even life imprisonment. Why no one bring them up? Why are you not bringing? Only that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that Buhari is dead. The person wearing the mask is not Buhari. Bring and prove him wrong. He said if you prove him wrong, he will surrender. Anything you want, do with him. Why are you not looking at that? Nigeria, a place of injustice. unjust nation based on injustice. Nothing in Nigeria is justified. Everything is unjustified. The manner they talk to people, unjustified. The manner they rob you, unjustified. The manner they collect your money and they give you fake allocation. The manner the government of Nigeria will collect money and give you allocation that they have signed to 10 people. Which one you want to talk?
When the resources that holds this government, the natural resources that holds the government, comes from the place that is being marginalized. What is Nnamdi Kanu still doing in jail for? What? Again, I keep saying this. Tinubu government is a continuation of Muhammad Buhari. This man was kidnapped.
Of course, Tinubu made it clear that he is going to continue from where Buhari stopped. This is where people are not seeing. I don't know why people are not looking into this. People don't understand. You see, one problem with us is that we don't believe anything. When somebody says Nigeria has turned to level of being a joke, that everything in Nigeria we take it to be joke. Nigeria is a joke, a country that is a joke. Therefore, if somebody say I will kill you, you go say you are joking until that person kill you. Tinubu was coming in. He told you, I am coming to continue from where Buhari stopped. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is referring to that. And you want Buhari to turn your economy to be good. You want Buhari to chase terrorists away. You want Buhari to stop terrorism. You want Buhari to stop Funanis from invading your communities. You want you want Tinubu to stop terrorism. You want Tinubu to stop Fulani herders from invading your communities. You want you want Tinubu to stop Funanis from chasing you into IDP camps. No wonder some fools will always be crying of their lost one getting buried in mass, and upon there you are crying, Tinubu, come and help me. Tinubu have told you, I am coming to continue from where Buhari stopped. And where did Buhari stop? Buhari stopped at the point of you must go into IDP camp. And after you've gone into the IDP camp, they will still come there to buy all of you. And after you have gone to IDP camp, your ancestral land will be allocated to the Funanis. Not that they will be allocated. As you are going, the Funanis has taken over your land and renamed it, and they are living there. And there is nothing you can do about it. Go and ask Musa, will be your captain for Nigeria football. Where in Papa house they?
Wrongfully breaking international laws in Kenya, from Kenya, was abducted from Kenya. Nobody say nothing. The DSS, what you guys do is, you guys are, according to Animal Farm, now be those dogs, we say those pigs train to take the fight people. You go after anybody who is a threat to the government. If the country was okay, there will be no need for secession or breakaway. Everybody would be fine. But this breakaway is inevitable. You cannot. The only thing that can survive, that can save this country, these three countries that made up Nigeria. Mind you, the Nigeria itself, putting all these people together was a business by the colonial masters. They caused this trouble. The only way Nigeria can survive now break. Yoruba go their way, Hausa go their way, Igbo go their way. We will be Yoruba, we know so we be Biafra. Take it or leave it.
Nurobo, I be say na Yoruba man no. God forgive me for counting my brother away. I beg, who know in handle make it give me? I beg, I need them. I need in handle. If you know in handle, just let me know. He is a wonderful brother. I'm not telling you, but I've been saying it before he said, before he made mention of Yoruba. I never know he's a Biafran, honestly, but I thought he was a Yoruba. But he has been a sincere person all this while. He has been a sincere person. If you listen to any of his broadcasts, they ready to lie against anybody for that, because he is not like that Mugu in Turkey that is doing 419 cyber crime in Turkey. What is his name? Parara that is doing Yahoo Yahoo in Turkey is bringing mouth to Biafra restoration.
Gowon came back from Aburi and broke the states and created states to break the Igbo to further separate them. Create 12 states. When we only had Eastern, Western, and Northern region, you created states. After agreeing, shook hands with late His Royal Highness Ojukwu. I call him His Royal Highness. After shaking hands in agreement, you came back and went against your ways. You let go on today that is celebrated. Should be held accountable. I don't know why international court has not tried him. Okay, people that are in the international court, people who are the supposed eyes of the international court, pushed him, like supported him to do this, because Ojukwu was about to would change things that would affect certain people. What is Nnamdi Kanu still doing in jail? Let this man go. Leave him alone. He's being held under. He's being held for no reason, unlawfully. Let him go and join his family. Leave him alone. As you release Shore, follow suit by releasing Nnamdi Kanu. There's no case here. Is somebody fighting for his people? Again, fix things where nobody go think of Biafra, but it's too late. That cause is too late to quench it. That cause has already eaten deep into the system of everybody that we see it in our eyes. Because when people think about the Biafra war, there's nothing forgiveness about it. When they preach forgiveness after una pillage the east. The eastern part, and still keep putting your effort to, you still keep putting all the pillages on the eastern part of Nigeria. You go anywhere, now so roadblock for east, but the Boko Haram and terrorists turn part north. They see all these things. All these terrorists, they walk freely. The one way they pay me pass, The one way they pay me pass, na Peter Obi and some other Igbo men. I'm not saying Peter Obi is in cahoots with them, but you see, you'll be held for your action and your inaction. Your action is if you do what is wrong, you'll be held for it. Your inaction is if you do not do what is right and keep deaf mute. Now he has been silent about Nnamdi Kanu. Peter Obi, with all your followings, the Nigeria united under you, the obedient movement. Nigeria united under you. If being a president or all of this you are doing is not selfish, if you are fighting for common goal, Nnamdi Kanu release for not the seeds for your mouth. You go everywhere to go after bomb, maybe kidnap victim and terrorist attack victim and all that. You go around and talk about all of these things. Whereas what you are supposed to be doing, you're not doing it. It's just show off, just buying followers everywhere. It's hypocrites everywhere. Apart from some notable Igbo men that are in this, even Yoruba men too. Omoyele Sowore is clamoring for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. Where is Peter Obi, the presidential candidate? Where is Peter Obi? Nowhere. Now they play.
Peter Obi said he would deal with Nnamdi Kanu if you make him president. That is the only thing he's promising Funanis. Go and ask them what I did to them when I was governor. If I become president, I will deal with them. Ask them what I did to them when I can't ask them what I did to them when I was governor in Anambra State. That was what he promised Funanis. Somebody that have decided to please the same Funanis that are inflicting pains on your people. Going to borehole, going to dig boreholes plant transformers here and there. When in Agolo, your own papa house, light, there, get transformer, get borehole. How can you imagine? People unataya. People unataya. Ask yourself, where are those fools that said, let Peter Obi go? If Peter Obi fell, we are all going to look for Biafra. Where are they? Where are the elders that said, if you do not give us ticket for ADP, not ADP, if you do not give us the presidential ticket in PDP and APC, we will go and support our young men and women. Where are they? Fools. I remember the day our prime minister went into meeting with the World Igbo Congress. The only one thing World Igbo Congress stood on, pinned on, is if Peter Obi fell, we know we have no hope again. We have nothing but to join you. We will bring Biafra. Today, Peter Obi never fell for 3 years. Where you there? Where you there? Peter Obi don't fail. And our prime minister told them, it's not that Peter Obi will lose the election. No. That Peter Obi might win the election 100% clear, but Peter Obi will not be the president. Peter Obi will not even be the vice president. Peter Obi will not even be ambassador of Biafra land in Nigeria. It is not possible. They said it's a lie. Only allow us to go and try Peter Obi. You have tried Peter Obi. Did you get anything? Today, where are they? They are not actually looking for Peter Obi to win president because they want any betterment for Biafran land. No, they want Peter Obi to win because they have committed their money to Peter Obi, so that when Peter Obi win, they will be getting contract for themselves, not for Biafran land. They are not looking that Peter Obi should win. That if Peter Obi win, there will be airport in Biafra land. There will be seaport in Biafra land. There will be electricity. There will be hospital. There will be road. No, it's not why they are asking for Peter Obi. They are asking for Peter Obi for their selfish interest. Fools everywhere.
Nigeria has too many faces of hypocrites.
Too many.
A fool everywhere. We see, people like me and some other people, you cannot fool us. We know now. Governor Oti, I they do all this, all the Shimaroke Namani, Zakalu, because you guys have sold your land to this present system. Why not echo the sound of Nnamdi Kanu's freedom? Because you guys know he's fighting for a good cause. He's only fighting for his people, and you are part of the people. But now quiet. You fall our hand. If people they like you, say you be calm man. In fact, if I was you, I won't even go to politics. Go be pastor. Go to the people, they shop their money. Join the Yedekpo Adeboye. Do not come out as politics because you don't get mind for politics. You're not a politician. You cannot do the dirty work of politics. To clean this system, this particular system that we are, this Nigerian system, to clean her, you have to dirty yourself, but you're not ready. Even when the people stood by you, Peter Obi, when the people stood by you, at the end of the day, you gave rise to, you kept mute and eye on the judiciary, that kept quiet when people are abducted from court.
Peter Obi himself, Peter Obi himself is another Nigeria. Nigeria day 2 now. Peter Obi na 1. Nigeria government in another Nigeria. They get 2 Nigeria, you know. Peter Obi know how to play Maradona, Pele, Messi, Isabia well. He dribble young men and women, dribble them into untimely death. into losing their business, into losing their peace and cool. Finally, they won the election. The people say, no, we have to go and they protest. He said, no, don't protest for me. I know the way to get my mandate. I will get my mandate. And you will see the people working with him, his fellow, his, you you will see them, they will tell you, we have prayed. If the day he will Tinubu sit on that seat, you know God is not in heaven. The other one say, if Tinubu sit on that seat, he will fall down and die. If Tinubu leave one day, you know that God is not in heaven. The other one say that America is coming to pick Tinubu in the inauguration day. If they do not come, you know I am not man of God. Tinubu don't enter. He don't sit on that seat. Not only that he sit on that seat, he don't carry the seat from Abuja, go Lagos, go keep am. The man, they will not God, but I go keep person. You know what I heard? When somebody go use God, they chop another man mug. Why you go stand up? The one say, if Tinubu become president of this country, if Tinubu carry that president mantle, you know that this altar, I am standing on this altar. I am telling you, if that happen, you know that God is not in heaven. You know that God did not call me. Of course, we know say God did not call you, because everything when you talk on a lie. Even the prophecy wey me I sit down for this year, for this table, for this set, talk, na it happen. Who be man of God? Now they use God, they show people aduro for head every day. They use God, they show people aduro. Tinubu don't become president. How many years? If they go 2 years now, if they work at 2 years and they go work past 4 years and work at 8 years. They don't silence all of them. Peter Obi say he go court, he go bring mandate to come. All the people were die for the election because they stood for Peter Obi. Peter Obi never open mouth. He never open mouth. He never open mouth. Cry with them. Those where they burn their market. Those where they kill their children. Those where they kill their parents. For that 2023 election. Tinubu never felt anything for them. Rather, they go feel for Mazi, we no vote am, we no die for am, we no feel for am. It's for you to understand the level of impunity. People be na evil. Na evil.
Can't do nothing. Judiciary that has held Nnamdi Kanu unlawfully. Now that government, now you say, high on the judiciary. How did high on the judiciary play? You gave up when people morale don't stand. You after you mobilize people, you demobilize people. You still demobilize them with your actions. Tinubu, free Nnamdi Kanu. Freedom for Nnamdi Kanu. Freedom for Nnamdi Kanu. Free this man and let him go. Leave him alone. The punishment is too much. It is over. Leave him.
As they do this, their declaration here and there, have you heard any single person declare? If you don't leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria will go blind. Although Nigeria they blind already. Where light they na blindness. Make I show now. Nnamdi Kanu wife with the Zekome. Now I want you to know. So for those of you who go say na old picture, I want make you remember, say, when Uchechi Kanu came to Nigeria was in 2021, I think. That time, Mark Ezekome never follow become Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer. Abi? Now current picture be this. Watch and see for yourself. I'll make I put them for here. So you go see them very well. Are you seeing it? You see them? No, now make you see your so-called the watcher. You go see the pictures where they take. The watcher. They see them. Are you seeing it? You they see them? When your husband they die for prison. I put link there in case you want to join me. I make you they understand. Make you they get the message very clear. The message has been passed. The message has been passed. Who no go know. Who no understand, they no go understand. I beg if you that watch me from Facebook, try and share this video for me. If you that watch me from Facebook, try and share this video for me. So when we are telling you, when we they tell you, when we they try make you understand, Obumneke, Uzebu, what a name, Obumnek, that name they sweet me, that Obumnek, Uzebu, this one Obumnek, Obumneme. Thank you, Uzebu, my brother. Ahibu they sweet me, Ibo name I too like about they fall in love with them because when you see the name immediately, you will see the meaning, and the meaning that they're wonderful. Wonderful. So my people, now that they postponed the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to May, Aloy Ejimako with his team will continue. They will continue until May 20th. That's in next 1 month. Then in this next 1 month, we will know what they want to do. From what they want to do, we will know what the legal team will be able to do as well. But I want to make we understand that we don't get any choice. Because the moment you begin to see or to feel that there is choice, your own don't finish. You don't fail. I go like make you listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I go like make you listen to him.
Good evening, wonderful people, great Biafrans, wherever you are on the face of this very planet Earth, this very day, the 24th day of May, in the year that Chukwuka Biama created, 2021. The time now is exactly 3 minutes past the top of the hour, regardless of where you're domiciled.
This is one of the greatest messages our leaders left before preached before they kidnapped him. May 21, before they kidnapped him. Few days.
And we are welcoming you to this very live, hopefully uninterrupted broadcast this very day, going out to the entirety of humanity. People are listening to us from all over this very planet Earth. and I must welcome each and every one of you. And as I do so, please endeavor to tell other people as well that we are live and that we are direct. And the heaven that sent us is here to preside over our proceedings this very evening. Therefore, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. Especially those who are under the siege, the bombardment, the torture, the abductions, the kidnappings, the murder that is going on every day in the land of Biafra. I want all of you to endure, because ultimately that is going to lead us to our freedom. We are not going back, because we do not understand what retreat means, nor surrender. The only way we have to go is forward, and ultimately the very glorious land of Biafra will be ushered in our time. This very evening, do not forget your pen and your paper. For those of them of the Janjaweed disposition, do not forget your chalk and your slate. Because here we educate, here we impact knowledge, here we make sure that we connect all the right nerves and sensory organs in your body, but especially your brain. Here we are going to make sure, as I tweeted earlier, that your frontal lobe, which is the part of your brain responsible for reasoning, is connected to the rest of your body, that you may be able to do the right thing. Please go out and tell the whole world that we are live and that we are direct. And heaven is bearing us witness, as always. My name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, the largest mass movement on the face of this very planet Earth. I am the director of radio, Biafra and Biafra Television, and by the very special grace of the Most High, now and forever I would remain a servant of the wonderful people of Biafra. This evening we are going to preach this very gospel that we have been asked to preach. This evening we are going to bring enlightenment. This evening we are going to make sure that some of the things that you were unable to understand nor discern, this evening will be laid bare for you to appreciate the enormity of the mess that the damnable zoological republic has fallen into. But before that, we are going to pray a very brief and a very short prayer in the language of the ancients, because our land is the very oldest habitation of man on this earth. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịama, onye ihe niile kere eke na-agba aka ebe ịhụnanya ya na ebere ya, ma ya na ọmịiko ebe ndị ya nọ, onye anyị na-aja mma wee na-efe mgbe niile, n'ihi na ndị Igbo tụrụ ebighị ebi. Ọ bụ ugbu a ka anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị dị ndụ ghọtara n'ihe nọ n'ime aha gị nna nke ebere dị ngọzi, n'ihi na ị dịghị anwụ anwụ. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ okike, ọ bụ naanị gị bụ mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ọ bụ naanị gị bụ Chineke nna, nwanne otu onye na-adịghị agharịpụ ndị ya, onye mmeso ọma ya na-akarị n'ime ndụ ndị niile bụ ndị ije onwe ntụkwasị obi. Ọ bụ n'ihi mere anyị ji wee dị ndụ wee ruo n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ọ bụ gị onwe gị mere anyị ji wee na-eme ọnụ, wee na-anya isi, wee na-aba mba si na Biafra ga-abịarịrị. Ọ bụghị n'ike aka nke anyị onwe anyị, n'ihi na ihe ọbụla nke gị onwe gị dị nsọ dere idewe ya. Ebe ikpebiri n'ime mmụọ nna nke ebere dị ngọzi na Biafra ga-abịarịrị, onye m na Chineke nna nke igwe, onwe ihe mmadụ dị ndụ pụrụ ime. Ọ bịa mere ka ha rabụ ndị kụniri wee na-ekwutọ, wee na-akọtọ Biafra nna nke igwe. Ndị dị etu a bụ ndị ji ala wee na-ezere mmiri n'ụbọchị nke taa. Onye ọwụla pụtara wee sị na Biafra agaghị adị, onye dị etu agaghị adị, n'ihi na ebu Chineke. Ọ bụ naanị ka anyị na-efe, anyị na-efe arụsị. Anaghị m efe arụsị ọbụla nke ndị ọcha butere na nke dị nsọ. Anaghị m efe arụsị ọbụla naanị ka anyị na-akpụ isi ala nye. Ọ bịa iji wee na-aza anyị oku mgbe ọbụla anyị kpọkụrụ gị, wee zaa anyị oku. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị mgbaghara mmehie, anyị wee na-arịọ gị ịhụnanya gị, wee na-asị gị onye kere eluigwe maka elu ụwa, Chukwu okike abịa ma biko bịa ka iwee leta ndị gị, n'ihi na ụmụ gị na-atakwana ahụ wee na-atabighị ya oke. Ndị na-abatakwa n'ime ala nsọ bụ Biafra, onye nwe m na Chineke na kama tupu isi gwa chụghachi azụ na mgbe gara aga tinye ọgbaghara n'etiti ndị dị etu a. Ị ga-etinye ọgbaghara n'etiti ndị iro bụ ndị Janjaweed eze ebube dị ngọzi, n'ihi na dịka anyị si wee rie ọgụ ime ụka kasị ha wee baa ha ọnụ. Ha niile ga-abụ ndị a lara n'iyi. Onye nwe m, rọpụtara ụmụ gị ngwa agha, nye anyị ọgụgụ isi, nye anyị amamihe, nye anyị ezi nghọta nna nke ebere. Kwani ka anyị wee ghọta anya nke arara ara nna nke igwe. N'ihi na ọ bụghị ndị niile bụ ndị nwe ọgụgụ isi dịka ndị gboo si nwe ọgụgụ isi. Anyị wee na-arịọ Chineke nna nke pụrụ ime ihe niile ka i wee meghee ụbụrụ ụmụ mmadụ, wee meghee obi ha, ka ha wee hụ ihe ọma nke Biafra ga-ewetara onye ọbụla. Na ọ bụghị sọsọ ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra onye nwe m, kama na onye ọbụla nọ n'ebe ọbụla n'elu ụwa nka ihe ọma wee na-amasị onye dị etu ahụ. Nna nke ebere bikonu kwe ndị dị etu a wee kwe ka Biafra wee bịa, ka ndị isi ojii n'ụwa niile wee hụ ihe gị na ịma mma gị n'ime ndụ ndị anyị wee na-arịọ gị ezi ebube dị ngozi ka iru gị wee chaa n'ebe anyị nọ. Anyị nwekwara gị chi ọzọ ewezụga gị, o nweghị onye ọzọ nke anyị na-akpụ isi ala nye ma ọ bụghị naanị gị. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị n'abalị nna nke ebere n'ụtụtụ ehihie abalị, n'ihi na ụmụ gị gbasara ka ọgbaka n'ụwa niile, ka i wee kpọkọta ndị gị n'oge niile mgbe nnụnụ ọbụla ji alaghachi na-apụ ya dị nsọ. Biko nụ mere anyị amara bịa ka i wee nye anyị Biafra na ndụ na-abụrụ gị n'ọnwụ onye nwe m na Chineke nna. Lekwa aja niile nke anyị na-achụrụ gị eze ebube dị ngozi. Anyị wee na-asị gị onye nwe m na Chineke nna, onye bi n'ime igwe, onye ọbụla anyị na-ahụ na nzuzo, onye na-ahụ obi mmadụ dị ndụ nna nke igwe, onye dị anya ozi nke anyị onwe anyị na-aga, nara otuto niile na nrube isi niile, nara ịja mma niile, ikpu isi ala onye nwe m, nara otuto n'elu otuto nna nke ebere dị ngozi, ka ọ ga-abụ na ikpete mazụ ụwa niile ga-asị n'ezie n'ezie na ụmụ Biafra bụ ụmụ Chineke. Anyị ga-aja aha nsọ gị ma mata oge ma gọzie onye kere eluigwe n'ụwa ugbu a ma ruo mgbe niile ebighị a na-arịọ gị ise ise ise. Ọkwa n'ozi ọma Chineke ka anyị na-agbasa. We are here to preach the gospel of heaven, the gospel of truth and redemption, because as always we are incorruptible without blemish, whiter than white and whiter than snow. That is why we defend the truth with every vigor. That is why you cannot go anywhere and hear that these people at one time they derailed, because Elohim is with us. We must proceed this very evening. We must proceed to preach this very truth. I am starting this very day with a very simple warning to those of you that occupy government houses in the entirety of Biafra land. I know that your masters and your lovers in the north, the Fulani Janjaweed, I know all of you are under pressure to try to do the bidding of the oppressor, to try to do the bidding of your masters. But I must warn you, and warn you very, very imminently. Hope Uzodinma of Imo State said that he has arrested over 400 suspects in Imo State alone. 400 suspects. And I want Hope Uzodinma to understand this evening that we know where you're holding them. You have converted part of Ikonso House into prison cells. And I want people all over the world to understand what we are trying to explain this evening very, very clearly. Hope Uzodinma, the Sarkin Fulani of Imo State, the Supreme Court Administrator of Imo State, imposed by Abakiari, the late Abakiari, a servant of the Janjaweed Fulani Caliphate, is arresting our people and locking them up inside government house in Owerri. Before tomorrow you start complaining and start talking your rubbish as usual, I want you to ask Hope Uzodinma, if you feel that those who are arrested right now, over 400 of them in government house, including 3 pregnant women, 3 pregnant women inside Ikonso House, which is the government lodge in Imo State, 3 pregnant women are being held by Hope Uzodinma. Because tomorrow some of you suffering from the very advanced form of Hausa syndrome. I don't call it Stockholm syndrome anymore, because Hausa syndrome is even worse. When Fulani conquer you, they subjugate you, they oppress you, you wake up in the morning and you start loving them. I call it Hausa syndrome, not Stockholm. Stockholm is too foreign, too Western, it's too mild. If you are close to anybody serving in the Imo State government, if you're close to any APC high-profile politician in Imo State, you must warn them, and warn them tonight. Hope Uzodinma is holding our people in Communicado. These are Biafrans, some of them with no link to IPOB, no link to ESN, nothing. 3 pregnant women are in Imo State government house, Ikonso House, this very day, in detention, in our land. Women born in our land married in our land. 3 of them are pregnant. Out of, it is over 700. He's saying it's only 400. They are keeping in government house. They think we will forget them, so they can slaughter them and sell their parts, as they usually do. He has surrounded himself with Fulani Janjaweed. They have come in the guise, even including terrorists, in the guise of army and police. But we know that these are the people they call repentant terrorists. As I asked the other day during my interview, that some people have said is a landmark interview with Dr. David Masanga, I made it very clear that nobody anywhere in the world, including the British High Commissioner, can distinguish between a normal patriotic Nigerian soldier and a Fulani terrorist in uniform. Nobody can make that distinction. That is why they must all be regarded as terrorists, all of them, regardless of who they are. Because some of you have very shallow reasoning, and this evening, as I said earlier, we are trying to connect. There is a part of the brain that the other animals do not have. It is called the frontal lobe of the cranium. The frontal lobe, the part of your brain in front of your skull. It is called the frontal lobe. That is where every critical thinking takes place in a human being. Other animals do not have it. Even if they do, it is not of the same mass. The quantity is not as that you find in human beings. We are reasonable people. And I want to oppose Adema to understand that he is holding people incommunicado, holding them. You are not the law court. Sarkin Fulani of Imo State, you are not a law court. You people claim you operate a democracy. You arrest people, you don't try them, because you know you have no case against them. That is why you cannot present them before any properly constituted court. What you do instead is to hold people, to kill them extrajudicially, and then distribute their body parts all over the world in the name of profit making. You are traveling with 400 soldiers, policemen, helicopters, and armored tanks. That is the life of a condemned prisoner. There is no difference between you and a high-profile prisoner on death row anywhere in America. You are exactly the same. I want you to go and see when they are moving condemned men to court in America. The high-profile ones, the serial murderers and killers. The same way you went to church yesterday is how exactly they transport murderers and killers in America. There is no difference. Armored cars, U.S. Marshals everywhere. In the case of the zoo, it is the police. Even the National Guard or the army, they come out to sometimes escort the very dangerous criminals. You went to church yesterday as the criminal that you are. And that is going to be your life as long as you live. You are holding over 400 people hostage inside the Imo State, the government house, inside the council house. You are holding them hostage because you believe they are part of Eastern Security Network or the wider IPOB family. In your stupidity and hopelessness, as your name implies, because you're hopeless, you are not hope. I want you to understand that ESN, we are in the bushes dealing with Fulani terrorists and their cattle. That is our job, and that's what we are doing. Anybody you see on the street is not and can never be ESN. Every ESN officer operative is inside the bush, safeguarding our land from the ravages and excesses of Fulani Janjaweed Caliphate, intent on colonizing and subjugating us. And you're doing their work for them. I'm not the one that said this. This is a statement from the Imo State Chief Press Officer. His press secretary, they call him, his name is Oguwike Nwachukwu. According to the Imo State government installed by the Fulani Caliphate, their own mouth, they said over 400 people that caused mayhem or attacks in the state have been arrested and charged to court. You see the way they lie, but the courts are not working. The courts are on strike. I want them to understand that they're dealing with people who are infinitely more intelligent than they are. These people are being held in cells and in prison holding centers inside the government house itself in Owerri. And I am highly disappointed that somebody as venerable as Archbishop Obinna, a man I love and respect immensely, and you know me, it doesn't matter how close you are to me, when you do wrong I will tell you. And this very evening I am respectfully telling Archbishop Obinna that he got it wrong by allowing this murderer into Assumpta Cathedral. Unless he went there to confess. Let me repeat, as much as I love and I respect Archbishop Obinna, allowing Hope Uzodinma to enter the house of God at Assumpta Cathedral in Owerri is a desecration of that very place. He's a murderer. Not too far from Assumpta Cathedral, they are holding over 700 people hostage, including 3 pregnant women. And Archbishop Obinna allowed this criminal to come to church. And let it be the first and the last time any church will allow Hope Uzodinma to, should I say, defile their presence or their altar. Any pastor, any archbishop, I swear to God Almighty in heaven, any idiot who as much as invites Hope Uzodinma to his church anymore, God is my witness in heaven, you will pay very dearly for it. Hope Uzodinma is a murderer, is a killer. I don't want Archbishop Obinna to repeat this type of thing again. Hope Uzodinma is a killer. The era of seeing nonsense and tolerating it has come and gone in our land. We confront evil when we see it. How can you allow this man to come to your church to confess his faith or whatever he was doing in your church? You allowed the murderer, somebody who called terrorist army of Nigeria into his own state to kill his people. And an archbishop allowed him to come to church, Roman Catholic Church for that matter. It's an abomination. A desecration of Assumpta Cathedral in Owerri. Archbishop Obinna is a very intelligent man, a skilled theologian. I don't know for the life of me why he would allow this vagabond criminal, X419er, to enter into Assumpta Cathedral. I have no idea why he would allow it. Is it because of money? You tell us and we'll give you money. If the Catholic Church wants money, IPOB will give them money. What Archbishop Obinna did is wrong. You allowed a murderer of his own people to enter into a supposed house of God. It's an abomination before God and before man, and such nonsense should not repeat itself. I'm begging you, please. Shouldn't happen again. From today, any pastor anywhere, if you want to try us, you go ahead and do so. I don't care if you're Anglican Church, if you're Catholic Church, if you're Methodist, if you're Baptist. I don't care whatever reason Hope Uzodinma has to give you. I'm telling you this. No pastor should welcome, as I want every community. No community should allow Hope Uzodinma to inspect anything to come to that very village. No community, no community in Imo State. The same way I'm telling you this evening, no pastor, no archbishop, no priest, no dibia, no native doctor is allowed to invite Hope Uzodinma to go, or should I say, to do whatever he wants to do with them. I don't care. But in secret. No more open attendance of church in Imo State for Hope Uzodinma, because that very church will receive the anger of the people. We are all this nonsense you are doing before with Fulani Janjaweed, that era has come and gone. We are not going to tolerate any idiot anymore. We cannot tolerate any fool anymore in our land. All we want is to be free. The Fulani can try as much as they can to plant every idiot in every political office. We are not going to give them the space to operate. It is impossible. It is impossible. I want to Hope Uzodinma to understand this. Absolutely impossible. If you want to know if you are joking, I want to see the next stupid pastor to invite Hope Uzodinma to his church in Imo State anywhere. Check out or come. You're not ashamed of yourselves. Your people are being killed, and you're inviting the killer. You are inviting the murderer into the church to come and do what? I'm asking you. To do what? It is Assumpta Cathedral. I'm asking you. A murderer. A killer of his own people. All of you are not ashamed of yourselves. You're not ashamed of yourselves. I may be in good terms with somebody. Any day you mess up, I will shred you. I don't give a damn who you are. If you're on the side of righteousness and truth, I will always extol you. I will also, any day you deviate 1 inch to the right or the left, I will shred it to pieces. Let me see the idiotic pastor that will try that rubbish again in Imo State. God will punish you. You want to invite the killer of women and children into your church to come and do what? I'm asking you. By their own mouth, they are holding over 400 people hostage because the courts are not working. They think if they issue a statement, oh, we'll refer them to the court, it will solve the matter. No, because the courts are not working. You could not have referred them to any court. And in your stupid, 1999 constitution is clearly stipulated. Once you're holding on to somebody for 2 months without presenting them before any competent court of law, they should be set free on bail. That is what the law says. In case you don't know, this is your stupid, useless, idiotic, giant constitution of 1999. By their own mouth, I will tell you what they said. Listen very carefully. Over 400 of those who carried out the threats on the state in the past has been arrested. And I'm asking them to publish the names of those they arrested before they cut up their bodies and send their penises to China for wonton soup. He went on to say the good thing is that 70% of them are not Igbo. They think they're dealing with children. They have no brain. That's what I think. We know we are little children. If 70% of them are not Igbo, where are they from? They're from Chad or from Mali, or they're from Nigeria Republic. Why can't you make it public? After all, when you arrest people, you parade them. Why don't you parade those in government house right now as prisoners of opus of the man? A pastor will see all of this, an archbishop, a learned man will see a murderer and allow a murderer to come to his church. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. This man got let me see another pastor that will invite him. Then you will see 3 pregnant women are among those being held by Hopos Adema right now as I'm speaking to you. And somebody who claims he worships God invited such a demon to his church.
This is the problem we get, Nigeria. When you know, when you no one understand, you no go see anything until you say you want to know, until you declare yourself, say you are no longer interested in this cul-de-sac, hide and seek, evil plot, evil planning, demonic people that are surrounding you. A place they call country, but everything wey dey happen inside the place na evil, na abomination. A place where justice no dey exist. A place where the poor cannot speak. No justice for anybody that is not an instrument in the hands of Nigeria. You must bend yourself to work for them. You must make yourself available to their use as they please. If not, you are gone. That is why our leader is suffering today. That is why Mazi Nnamdi is going through what he's going through now. Because there is no justice. When you have confirmed that what you did to somebody is evil, then let him go. Stop the evil. You will not stop. Nigeria government, Nigeria judiciary system accepted, agreed. We have done injustice to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by going to his house to try to kill him, by going to Kenya to kidnap him. We have done evil. So why are you still keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? They do ton. From treasonable felony to kidnapping terror, from kidnapping felony, from kidnapping treason to terrorism, from that one to the other one, every time. Thank you. Nothing to inside.
I don't know whether you will disturb your katana.
Thank you. Nigeria is a place where you don't have a say. The only thing that have say, the only time you will have a say, the only time you will have justice, the only time you will be valued is the time you play to the will of Nigeria. The will of Nigeria, it doesn't matter if the will is cutting your neck. Just like Gumi said, you don't have to argue. You don't have to do anything. You don't fight the terrorists. Don't argue with them. Don't even call them terrorists. They are good people. If you call them terrorists, if you fight with them, they will kill you. They will get angry and kill you. This is what Gumi came to national television and they tell people. And today he is free, walking the streets of Nigeria. While Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in the hands of the evil. I want to make you understand that Nigeria, when you hear that Nigeria is not for you, Nigeria is not for you, Nigeria will not be for you, Nigeria will never be for you. No matter how you try to make it look, no matter how you paint it, no matter how you present it, Nigeria can never be for you as long as you are a Biafran. No matter the level of the blood you've given to Nigeria, I want to show you something. You remember this man, Shiva Akajiobi or Akajiofo, the man Ezendibo that they kidnapped. You remember him? This man. All of you remember this man. See him. A man that is well-to-do, kidnapped. The same Nigeria he is standing for, he was standing for, he stood for. Now, watch him. This is the man with the Nigeria police. These are the men that matters in Nigeria. Look at the kind of police he have as a guide or as a bodyguards. Look at them. Do you see them? But when they want to deal with you, when they will remind you that you are a Biafran, whether you follow their police, whether their police are your bodyguard, whether I'm your bodyguard, it will not worth anything to them. The only thing that worth is your blood. The only thing that counts is that you are a Biafran and they must deal with you. Have they not dealt with him? Have they not dealt with him? Have they not? Have they not proven to him that we are not one? Look at him. A man of this caliber that move around with this kind of policemen, senior police officers, Look at him. They even carry gun. That is Nigeria. Look at it. I am not happy. If you know me, I am against his arrest till tomorrow. And I will always talk about it. And I will always stand against it. But I just want everybody to understand, no matter how close you get to Nigeria, you will never be a Nigerian. No matter how good, how much sacrifice you have done, no matter how much commitment you have given to Nigeria, you will never be a Nigerian. No matter how you give your service to them, you will never be a Nigerian. A time will come when they will remember you. That is why when I look at all these our brothers that believe they are Nigerians, you hate your brothers, you hate your family, you fight against Biafra because you want Nigeria to recognize you, because you want to keep your business booming, because you want to get special recognition by Nigeria. They will give you that recognition. But the day they will destroy you, you can imagine a man of this caliber in his own house with family, a grandfather. Today, look at him, treated like nobody. Today, this man is treated like a piece of rag. Igwe. Yes. In Funane land, you cannot treat their paramount chief like this man is being treated. But because he is a Biafran man, a Yoruba kingmaker will not be treated like you treated this man. Because they know if they took him, your so-called Ohanese will say, go carry on with our hand, no day. Your World Igbo Congress will say, no, we are not among them. We disassociate ourselves. All your brothers and family that ate with you, that drank with you, that told you we are going to hit them together. They will say, no, our hands are off. Nigeria will deal with you. Nigeria know they recognize faces. Nigeria know they recognize who love them and who hate them. No matter how much. If you like, cut your head. Give Nigeria as a sacrifice. They will never recognize you. That special recognition they are giving to you is just to deceive you. It's just to make you believe you belong. But when time reach, they go tell you say you no belong. Oh. They go tell you say you no be one of us. Look at this man today suffering. What did he do? Probably this man never even touched gun before. Probably never take anything when no be own before. But today look at him. With all his glory, trashed, disgraced, humiliated, because he is a Biafran man. I wish every Biafran person will understand and learn from what has happened to this our brother. And learn from what has happened to this our father. And learn from what has happened with this our Igwe. But we will not learn. That is our problem. We will never learn. This same thing will happen to another person tomorrow. It will happen. Because our people believe that my own is always different. My God and his God will not be dissented. I have a special star. When you patrol yourself with the police, with the army, don't worry. I know say make you no patrol with police and army. Go on. But remember, you are a Biafran. When Moses and Mama train and finish, go carry and leave for King Pharaoh Palace. He tell Moses, say, as you dey enjoy for this palace, he hold him 2 ear, tell him, remember, say, this palace no be your own. You see those people you call fugitive in the streets. You see those homeless. You see those you call slaves. They are your family. This palace is not your home. The people in this palace are not your family. You don't belong here. And the Moses you put them inside bread, put them for here, put them for here. That was why till today children of Israel are liberated. But our own, you go forget them immediately. We forget our identity. We try to claim another person's identity. That is our problem. If we will all remember who we are, where we come from, where we are going to, we will not be having problem. If we all will remember that no matter what you gave to a foreigner, no matter what you built in foreign land, one day you go visit your papa house. Oliver say, "Kena ala, igahe furo flower ekono no mad." Remember, you are not a Nigerian. You are a Biafran. And nothing will change that. You might write Biafra, you might write Nigeria for here. In short, use green, white, green, sew your cloth every day of your life. Hmm? Use Nigeria flag, sew cloth. Use and paint your motor. Nigeria will deal with you when your time reach, because the Nigeria system we are talking about comes to people turn by turn. You see Obi Kubana them, their turn will come. Relax. Nigeria know how to frustrate people, make people cry, turn by turn. You need ID card. They say go to the website. Their number is there. Go to the website. If you go to the website, you will see their number up by your left side. You will see the number there up there. So Biafrans, like we know talk 'em, like we know do 'em. Chief Akajiobi or Akajiofo, I don't know whether it's Akajiobi or Akajiofo, today has been forgotten. All the Ohanese and Igbo, don't be surprised that this man is a member of Ohanese and Igbo. Don't be surprised that this man is a member of World Igbo Congress. But they have all forgotten him because that is Nigeria playing. The turn by turn, Nigeria turn by turn is not going to stop. Will not stop. Cannot stop. The only way, the only solution is to liberate yourself. Break yourself away from that. And that is by looking for Biafra. Fight to regain your lost freedom. Fight to regain your lost freedom. That is the only way. Until you decide to fight to get your freedom, you never start. You go get your turn. And this turn by turn is that when Nigeria turn reaches you, there is no way it can pass. There is no double ways. And when against a man no day for that turn. As long as you a Biafran man, your turn must come and they must give it to you to the full dosage and you must take them. They no send you. What you have done for them in the past will not count. What counts is that, yes, we recognize you, what you've done for us. We recognize you, you have murdered your people for us. But now it's your turn to suffer, and they will give it to you. Full dose, and you go take them. Because now, turn by turn. Like I said, the only way to be free, the only way to be free is by breaking away from Nigeria. That is the only way to stop Nigeria from happening to you. That is the only way to stop Nigeria turn coming to you. We will continue. Share this program for me anywhere you're watching from. If you're watching from YouTube, try and like this video. Try and like. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. You must listen to him and follow him and share his programs. Go follow him on Twitter. Don't wait until he do programs. He dey pass information, so when pass to come sit down, they do broadcasts as they do now. If you go to Twitter, you see the messages he's preaching there every day. You go understand what I'm saying. Go and they follow Simon Ekpa. We are making the difference. Because if we don't make the difference will make us. So to avoid the difference making you, make the difference. We are going home. That's just the answer. I will stop this program here. And I will say thank you so much for being part of this program. God bless you as you come. Remember, it's Biafra or nothing. Thank you so much.